coverage of a snowstorm. It's on the way, bringing close to 6 inches of snow in some areas. Lex Gray is on the south side working to learn more about how cities are keeping you safe.
And Janine Reyes is on the peninsula. She's talking to drivers and contacting city officials. And we're not just out in the field. The rest of the team on your side is gathering and preparing information from the newsroom. Here's a live look at our producers, editors, and the assignment desk. Everyone here played a crucial role in the show you're watching right now. And right now, the threat of snow means we need to take you right to the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center. Meteorologist Jeremy Wheeler says this storm will hit North Carolina before it hits the metro.
And Jeremy, you've been watching this develop all week, so what exactly is happening right now?
All right, well, at the moment, things are fairly quiet. We have no precipitation out there. Matter of fact, we had a lot of sunshine and some clouds rolled in, but as I scan that, we're not seeing anything out there other than those clouds. So here's a satellite and radar, and things are quiet. Now, remember, we've got that winter storm warning up already for a lot of Hampton Roads itself, the 7 major cities, including the lower eastern shore, including parts of northeast North Carolina, like Gates County, Hertford County, Northampton County. That's where we're expecting the higher amounts, and that's why there's a warning there already, but a watch north and south of that region. Now, let's take a look at the forecast in the metro. And so, here we are at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, seeing some clouds. We go to 8 o'clock, still lots of clouds out there, but shortly after, I believe, some of that snow will get into the region. So our model brings it more towards 11 o'clock, but I believe it'll happen sooner than that. So it might start off as a brief mix of rain, sleet, and snow. That's why there's 2 different colors. And then around 2 a.m., it's going to turn into snow showers. Now, the blue gets darker, meaning that there's some very heavy snow. Bit of a mix into Virginia Beach, Chesapeake. That could decrease the amounts, but north of there, it is going to be very heavy at times. And so there's 10 a.m. in the morning. We still have snow coming down, and then it should end after that. Our computer model adding up the amounts and coming up with higher amounts around the peninsula and some inland locations now. So because of all the models, I've changed this a little bit. I've expanded that area of 5 to 8 inches, and that is in the purple so far. Locally higher amounts, meaning there could be some 9, 10 inches developing, depending on how long the snow lasts. And so I've expanded that 5 to 8 inches all the way up into Gloucester County and Newport News and into Emporia. So we're going to take a look at this, a closer view of it, coming up in just 10 minutes. I'll also talk more about this evening, the commute, what you can expect, all straight ahead.
All right, Jeremy, thank you for that. Our team coverage takes us to the south side now. We're attempting to contact every city to see how officials are preparing for all of the snow. 10 on your side's Lex Gray starts us off with an update from Chesapeake. Lex?
Hi, Katie. Yeah, I've been in touch with all of the city spokespeople for our south side cities, and what's really happening right now is a lot of them are in meetings right now putting final plans in place for what to do this afternoon. Here in Chesapeake, they're kind of in a transitional mode between last night and this morning, snow, and getting ready for tonight. So you can see these trucks here and pieces of equipment. They're checking these, reloading them, getting ready for tonight. They've also got about 200 to 300 tons of salt and sand mixture. You can see that right here. There's about 1,000 more that's either already in the Bowers Hill plant or on its way there. So Chesapeake City spokesperson Heath Covey tells me that they are okay for supplies, although they could always use more. They also have crews out right now looking for leftover trouble spots from this morning. He said in some shady areas it's still a little bit icy and that drivers should watch out for that black ice. The next step is to pre-treat the bridges and overpasses, but that depends on the rain in the forecast for this afternoon. Once the snow starts up, they'll switch over to spreading that salt and sand. They've got a new crew, a fresh crew coming in at 6 p.m. tonight. They'll be going until 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And again, I did speak with representatives from our other cities, including Virginia Beach, Norfolk, and Portsmouth. They're getting ready to put together those final plans right now. We'll keep updating those on wavy.com. We'll bring you another update when Wavy News 10 starts at 4. Live in Chesapeake, Lex Gray, 10 on your side.
All right, Lex, thanks. We keep moving up the peninsula right now. 10 on your side's Janine Reyes is in Hampton. She's checking in with several cities right now. Janine?
Hi, Don. Yeah, lots of drivers making their way quite easily right now along Aberdeen near Mercury, and the roads are clearing up pretty quickly here, thanks in part to this sun. I want to point something out to you because just 30 minutes ago, the sidewalk behind me had snow on it. Look at that. In 30 minutes, it is clear. So Pretty good indication of what you could see on some of your side streets and secondary roads where we're told there have been problems this morning. We went to check some out in Hampton and Newport News. Most of those routes, though, looked pretty good right now. We're told some streets could be a struggle, so just take a peek out your window and look at that so you have time to plan ahead. In Williamsburg, their main roads are looking good right now, too. They even have crews treating residential streets, which is, of course, their lowest priority. That is, of course, until round 2 comes tonight. And that already has some drivers who've spent hours on these slick roads in the last 2 days concerned.
I left an hour earlier than I normally did, and I was still 20 minutes late because of traffic this morning.
Yeah, you've got lots of people out here saying they're hoping for snow days tomorrow so that they can avoid that. Now, who doesn't get snow days? The crews that will be out treating these roads. They're already working 12-hour shifts in all the cities here on the peninsula. We'll check in with them and bring you an update tonight at 4 o'clock. For now, we're live in Hampton. Janine Reyes, 10 on your side.
All right, Janine, thanks. Well, VDOT road crews got a head start on Mother Nature earlier today. They started pre-treating the highways with salt and brine after last night's snow. The agency just sent us an update saying they're still out there. Plows will start making their rounds as soon as snow begins piling up, and crews are already rotating on 12-hour shifts tonight. NC DOT says it's taking a very similar approach. Crews started laying down brine on major and smaller roads last night. And once the snow starts to fall, transportation officials are begging you to stay safe. They say it's best to avoid driving in the snow whenever you can.